Sure, what's that smell?
Not sure.
Smells like burning grass.
Burning grass. First off, how do you know what that smell smells like?
What, because
And second, did you do something?
No, I
Some fire dudes?
Hell,
I think that guy is currently smoking. Are you on fire?
What? I don't think so. Like, don't get me wrong, dude. I'm on fire. But I don't think anything's burning. Nope, doesn't look like it.
All right.
Jeremy, hide the deep weed.
Deep weed. What is that, dude? That sounds amazing.
Oh, I'm sure you would dislike it. Don't worry too much about it. Go now.
I mean, I guess. Like, I never worry, except, like, dude, you're, like, not the person who was there where am I? Like, I've been on some trips before, dude, but, this is a little much for a trip.
You are in the realm of forgotten memories and dreams. Do you know what was happening before you got here?
Forgotten memories. I got a lot of those.
Anyway, my name is Ephraim.
And I'm Ashura.
Ephraim like I know, like we got Potato and we got like Shark Daddy and Beaky and Trash Panda, but like I don't know no if Ephraim or Ashura. Like who what where did you come from, guys? Like I mean, did you just like sneak in while we were like handing those pirates their heads on a platter?
Uh, no,
Like bam, 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 and just like knock that guy out. You see it when I like took that one dude's heart? Yeah, that was wicked.
to me it looked like you just walked in here.
Oh, I mean, I might have. Like stuff like that happens sometimes, dude.
Yeah, but we could help you get back. Would you mind telling us your name and where you're from?
Oh yeah, man. I'm Rakkam Drokah. And I'm from, I'm a little bit from here, there, a little bit all over the place, man. I go where my feet take me.
You don't control your feet?
I mean, most of the time I do, but boy, who knows? If I'm tripping or if I'm dreaming, I don't know where those feet are going.
Oh,
I mean, that's fair. Feet do lead the way.
Yes, he gets it. He gets it, bro.
that sounds dangerous.
It's only dangerous if you're not having fun.
Okay, I think you can be in danger and still have fun.
I mean, well, only the good kind of fun, if you know what I mean, eh? Eh? Eh?
No?
I mean, there's multiple definitions, but I think I know which one.
He gets it, man. So, like, what exactly? I was on a ship and I was like beating the crap out of this one dude. He had like a gauntlet, like some kind of glove, and like there's this idea in my head, like ripping hearts out of people's chests was like maybe not the greatest thing, and like maybe I should just like chill a little bit, like get a little laid back, just like go with the waves, like and there was this name like Brodikio, like and seemed like it was just kind of like the way to go, and then I was on the ship, and then I was here. Was that are you Berdikio? No, you're not Berdikio.
No? I am still Ephraim.
Oh, well, sometimes names change.
Not mine.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess, dude. So, what am I doing here?
That is a good question. Maybe you were sent here to tell us a story.
Oh, I'm good at that, man. Like I can tell all sorts of stories. Oh man, but it's like what kind of story do you want to hear? Do you want to hear about like that time that we were like running away from that one city and then it all got blown up? Or do you want to hear about the story like that one time that I just whammed into that fight and just beat the crap out of that guard, just bam, bam, bam? Or do you want to hear about that time that like I tossed that finger down the skylight and the whole family was just like I got all kinds of stories, man. Oh, and the mashed potatoes. The potatoes were a good one.
How about we start with your story?
My story. Like my story's pretty straightforward. I come from like under the water. That's how I get my whole idea of just cruising. You just float along, and life hands you what it will. You just kind of go with it. But when I was real little, when I was like real little, there were these dudes who were just like super undoodly, and they were like chasing my mom. And so my mom just like whipped open this crazy portal thing underwater and we zipped through it. And we ended up on this beach where this like smoking handsome, just like princely dude walked up and he's like, "My lady, can you use some assistance?" And turns out, like, this dude was the Duke of the area, that realm that had the beach we washed in on. We were in Shadow Absalom, man. It was super cool. It's like always dark.
He owned his own beach.
Yeah, and then like this dude, like my mom was super pretty, right? So this dude, like he fell in love with her and then like raised me as his own kid, like a princeling kind of guy. And then like he taught me sword fighting and he taught me history. But you know what I liked was the wham bam bam karate. Like I liked the hands and feet. Yeah. And then one day my mom left. She only left a letter saying like, "I'm out of here, yo. I gotta go find my home or whatever." And so she ditched. And then when I got old enough, I told Dad that I wanted to go follow her. So my dad there, Duke Drokah, he was like, "All right, son, I will send you after her." And yeah, I started just catching passage on one ship after another and just kind of hopping around, looking at the way the world was and just sort of finding my way back home.
Do you have a chance to find your mom yet?
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. No. See, she's underwater. I'm above water. Yeah.
So you're searching for your mom above water while she's underwater.
Yeah. Like I'm above water. She's underwater. Like, because that's where we lived, was underwater. I can breathe underwater. Yeah. I got gills. See? You want to see them? Look, 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 look.
Hmm.
See gills. They're cool, right?
Honestly, not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cool. You're not bad, dude.
So, when you've been searching for her, where have you been?
Oh man, I've been all over the place. I've been on board with pirate ships, merchant ships. I've been to ports of harbor near and far. But the most recent one, there was like, it's just this little place called like Far Harbor, where like the water kind of looked like mud. It looked like a bunch of dudes had just like planted butt over the side of their boats and just taken a dump in the water. It was gross, man. Just so gross. Smelled so bad. And like I was there, right? And just like I was just kind of walking around, maybe like lifting some gold pieces from a couple of pockets here and there. And it was the craziest thing. I went to this tavern, with this real friendly barkeep, gave me some great stuff. Like, man, I've never had ale like it. It was fantastic. A couple of the other folks in the bar, they like gagged and almost passed out, but that was some good stuff. And then like we offered to like play some music for him. So they sent us in the back room to pick up some instruments, and like I found this bass that just looked like wicked handsome, like this beautiful, gleaming black standing bass, man. It was gorgeous. And like everybody else found some instruments too, and we got on stage and just kind of started jamming. It was good, man. So after that, boy, I tell you, like, boy, some crazy stuff went down. Like, we all kind of split up for the night, right? Like, I went to go to the markets to acquire some gold through very ethical means.
You've already admitted that you stole money before.
What? What? Who told you that? I'll beat the shit out of them.
You did. Just a minute ago.
Whoa, whoa, man! I guess that stuff hit me harder than I thought, huh? Well, then, yeah, I went to go kind of, rifle through some pockets, and you know how it goes, bro. Just kind of like pick a few things up here and there. Yeah.
So you split up the party?
Oh yeah, we split the party. Boy, next thing I knew, there was like all this screaming and like this clashing metal and stuff, and I ran to like where the noises were coming from, and I ran around the corner, and boy, there's the rest of my party just getting their tails handed to them by a bunch of wimpy little guards. So like, I walked up behind one of the guards and just bam, 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 bam. And just like caved his skull in. It was great. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, skull, mush.
So you saved your party member?
I mean, yeah, mostly, more or less. There were a couple of guys still left, but yeah, we got out of there in one piece. And then like, I decided that I wanted a souvenir to kind of like maybe wear around my neck or something, start collecting things. And so I was going to like start collecting fingers and collecting ears to look all piratey, because pirates are cool.
They wear others' fingers and ears?
I mean, maybe, probably. I don't know. But I thought it would look cool. So like, I had that finger, right? And then like these two devil dudes came along, like they were super sketchy, man. And me, like, I worship Grandmother Spider. And these dudes, they worship Asmodeus. And like that dude, that is one bad dude. You do not mess around with Asmodeus. So like I got the heck out of there. I was just like, see that building? Up the building. Bam, 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 bam. Up we go. And I decided to hang out on the roof, see what they wanted. And like these devil guys, they wanted us to be in some kind of crazy ritual. They wanted us to like play for their friggin' concert that night. And I was like, no way. So I decided to book it. And on the way there, I was afraid that maybe their hellhounds could sniff the finger that I had. So I stopped at a building on the way and had a skylight, and I chucked that finger down the skylight. Scared a bunch of people down below. It was great.
Did you just do that for the lulz?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. It was hilarious. Like, come on. Can you imagine just sitting in your living room, just like chilling with your dragon bros and being like, yes, we are having a good day today. We are reading our books. We're hanging out with our gold piles. We're just chilling. And then all of a sudden a finger comes like plummeting down out of nowhere and just hits the floor. Wouldn't you be like, ah?
To be fair, with the amount of shenanigans that Avram and Rue get into, it would be another day.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen that happen already.
Oh.
But I can see how other people would react.
You steal fingers? Should I steal more fingers?
Possibly.
I should steal more fingers, shouldn't I?
Yeah, if you want to be a pirate.
You do you, boo.
Sweet! I'm gonna tell him the dragons told me to.
Who is this lols?
Well, it's for the lulz, man.
Yeah, who is he?
It's like
a very funny person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he like some sort of jester god?
I mean, probably. Like dude's hilarious. Just like you call out lol when you think you're being funny.
It's not that good with the sarcasm.
Oh, I see. I get it. Okay.
Is he somehow related to the Drider deity Lolth?
I see what you're getting at, man. I bet you Lolth would be pissed. That's a good prank, man. You should tell her that. You should be like, yo, Lolth. And then when she answers, you should be like, yo, Lolth, I did it for the lulz.
God. I can see you doing that too.
I bet you'd be fantastic.
So how come you didn't want to play at their concert?
Well, these dudes, they would have sacrificed me, man. That would have been the end of Rakkam. Just boom, gone right there. Because like Grandmother Spider and Asmodeus, like These dudes do not get along. Like they would have been like, "You worship her," and they would have just like slit my throat then and there. So like, yeah, no, none of that.
Seems like a bad way to reward someone for showing up to a gig.
It does, doesn't it? Like someone shows up to a gig, like you ought to like pay them cash gold, man. But nah, these dudes, they would have been like, "You worship the wrong god," just like that.
Do you just not show up?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, we hopped on a ship, and after we hopped on this ship, like this little dude came running out of between the buildings. Like this little dude with this like fancy coat and everything. And after he came running out, he barely made it onto the ship when like stuff started just exploding, man.
No.
It was awesome. Like they were just built like there were these three giant explosions in the background. Yeah, after that, like the whole town was on fire, and it seemed like a good idea to get out of there.
Was that your doing, or
Not this time.
this time?
Yeah, I mean, it's the pirate life. Sometimes you blow stuff up.
Sometimes you collect ears and fingers.
That's right. See, I've been around the block, man. Sometimes it happens.
What's one of your favorite times you've had as a pirate?
Oh boy. It was actually like right before I came to see you guys. So get this. There are these guys who are trying to invade our ship, right? Like they're probably pirates themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one dude, and like I'm a monk, so I'm like, hi-ya, right? And we're fighting, and I'm fighting with just my fists, and I like plunge my hand right through this guy's chest, and then yank it out with his heart in my fist. And then while he's still alive, as he's bleeding out in front of me, I just took a bite out of his raw heart and then chucked it on the deck.
Oh, Lord.
It was great, man.
Was it tasty?
It was tasty, actually. Yeah, it tasted like really rich sushi, like super rich, like whoa rich.
Then why did you throw it away after just one bite?
Because he was gross. That dude was poorly kempt.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just the outside of the package. You can eat what's inside.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. I might go digging after the fight's over. That seems like a good idea.
That's why I always peel off the shells of knights.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You gotta peel the potato before you eat it. I learned that from Chet.
What do you mean when the fight's over?
Oh, yeah, like right before I came to see you guys, we were in the middle of a fight, dude.
I'm betting that's how he got here.
Like I was trading blows with this big guy. We were like, bam, 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 bam. Like I was punching at him, right? And he was swinging at me, missing a bunch. And then he swung at me and, oh, you know what? I get it. He clipped me a little bit. Like that dude got me, like not enough to hurt, man. But I bet you he rung my bell.
That might have been how he got here.
I'm gonna have to give him one when I get back. I'm gonna have to be like, bam, that's for clipping me in the head. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna steal his glove. It's gonna be great. He had this like really shiny glove. I want it. Like a really shiny metal glove that I could like punch people with.
So, are you not part of this pirate crew?
Oh no. The pirates are trying to raid the ship that I'm getting passage on. See, like, I'm part of this band and we play like this wicked music, right? Like, I play some sweet tunes on my bass. And so we're like playing this music for these guys on their way across the ocean. Except like last time I played my music, it was in the engine room. And whoa, the engines must have dug it, man. Cause they went nuts.
Oh,
And those engines just like revved up to like 90. Those engines, they just like, and like with those engines going crazy, they must have broke some shit in there because there were things exploding and like smoke coming out of the walls and sparks everywhere. And it was a bad scene, man.
Does that usually happen when you play instruments to engines?
Not aside from that one.
Ah,
And usually, if something like that happens to the engines when I'm playing, it's usually because like somebody's tossed a grenade at them.
oh.
Yeah, I play for some cool crowds, man.
But you managed to make the engines go faster.
Yeah, that's how we got out of Far Harbor.
By making them go faster?
Yeah, except when we made them go faster to get out of this Far Harbor with this stinky water, like after we did that, the engine was like super busted. So the ship was moving like super slow for a while. That's how these pirates found us. But these pirates, they don't know who they're messing with. Like me and Shark Daddy, we got these guys' numbers.
Shark Daddy?
Yeah, Shark Daddy and Potato. And don't forget Beaky and Trash Panda. Our crew is awesome, man.
They have quite weird names, though.
Well, don't tell that to Potato. He'll try to eat you. Potato's got an appetite, man. That's why we call him Potato.
A dragon eating potato.
Yeah, the dude likes potatoes.
Is that their actual names?
Oh no! Like Potato is named Xander Death Howl, and like Beaky is like Vok Talfuker, and Shark Daddy is he has this cool accent. He's like, I am Jamil Ohono, and like Trash Panda is this crazy little goblin. She's like, she talks like this and says like, I'm Boomdana Gravebreaker. Yeah, man.
And how did they go about getting those nicknames?
Well, Trash Panda, like, she lives in the trash. That's her literal thing. Like, she makes homes in trash. And so there's Beaky. He's literally got a beak. So he's Beaky. And Potato, well, there was this one time that, like, I was helping out with the food on the ship we're currently on. And, like, Chef wanted to make sure I could cook, right? So, like, Chef is like, yo, Rakkam, you gotta peel these potatoes, put them all in this barrel. Then when they're all in this barrel, you gotta mash them. And he gave me this potato masher, this cool little tool that had like a wiggly bit on the end. It was like attached to a stick. But I was like, I'm a monk, yo. I got my fists. And so, like, after I peeled the potatoes, I just punched them. I punched them a lot. And man, I mashed those potatoes, but then everybody else was like, ew, we don't want to eat those potatoes. They're all sweaty. And I was like, that's what you get when you mash them. But then Xander was like, nah, dude, I want potatoes. And just like chowed down. It was great. So he's Potato.
I mean, that's one way to get a nickname. Listen, the potatoes are good enough.
Potatoes are good. At least the way I make them. And they call me Turbo because, like, I punch the potatoes so fast. I'm always going.
Gotta get the speed going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm speedy, man. Like, I can move super quick. Yeah, like, zoom, zoom. Yeah, like, that's me.
All right, note to self: take this one to the raceway.
Oh, yeah, I'm zippity zoom. And I can swim, too. Oh, and here, have I shown you my weapons yet?
I don't think so.
No, I thought you said you fought with your fists.
Oh, check this out, man. You see this staff? See this beautiful hardwood staff? This is my girthy staff of hardwood.
So, does your girthy staff do anything?
My girthy staff of hardwood? Yeah, dude. Like, it hits people really hard.
You like to say the whole name.
Oh, it's a great name. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's a good name.
And I can helicopter that staff like no tomorrow. Just like whirling in a circle, like just like twirling it so fast you can't even see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm impressed by your girthy staff of hardwood. Can I touch it?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Here, this feel. You just got to stroke it gently. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is really hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you put your pants back on now?
What? Dude, I even taken my pants off. Like they're out, they're right here. I got cool pants too. I got tattoos.
Okay, thank God.
You know, I could give you guys some tattoos. I got my own kit and everything.
What kind of tattoos do you have?
Oh well, you know, it's like I got a star here, like on my hand that'll like magically twirl and like point the way if I point my finger, like it'll point towards my direction. And I got some like teeth on my forearm here, and those make me hit just a little bit harder. And you know, like on my back, I got this whole pattern of like snowflakes and shit, and those help keep snowflakes and stuff, and those help like keep me warm when it's super cold outside.
Oh, it's kind of weird that tattoos would do that.
Yeah. I do some cool tattoos, man.
Do they symbolize anything for you, or are they just cool to look at?
They just look neat. There's nothing super magic about them. They just look cool.
Ah, so you can't make a tattoo that makes you richer.
Tattoo that makes you richer. Huh. You know, I've never thought of that before. That's a good point. I think I'd have to work on it a little bit. Like, I'd probably have to practice a bit. But I like that idea.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
So, what sort of instruments does your band members play?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know if you would call them instruments all the time, but like Shark Daddy, he plays a bass, but like not the upright kind. He just plays like a regular bass. And like Xander, boy, he can play the drums, but I mean, shoot, you put a barrel upside down and have him bang on it, that's a drum as far as he's concerned. And like Boom Donna, like our little trash pan, she's got this cool little thing that's like an accordion, and a piano had a baby, and it's like an accordion but with piano keys. It's like a guitar but with keys on it.
I had no ideas that instruments could reproduce like that.
I know, right? I didn't know either till I saw it. And then like Beaky just sings. Sometimes Beaky stands at like the front of the boat and just yells. I think that when they sing, something must be different somewhere because they're yelling like they're like caca, caca every morning. Like it annoys everybody on the ship. But Vought can sing. Trust me, they can sing.
So, what is your current plan? You're still in a fight.
Well, my current plan, like when I get back to the fight, is I'm gonna just like beat the daylights out of that guy that's like punching at me, and I'm gonna finish him off. But I don't want to kill him because somehow I don't think that this new guy, like Brodikio, like I think he'd be more chill if like this guy was alive. So I'm gonna leave the dude alive, but I'm totally gonna steal his gauntlet, and then I'm gonna walk around and just beat the crap out of all these other dudes and just like lay him flat. And then I'm gonna be like, yo, Captain, we just saved your ship. I say that you give us a free ride.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, either that or like if we beat up enough of these pirates, we might just take their ship for our own, because their ship can fly.
Create your own armada.
Yeah. See, he gets it?
That's pretty good with a flying ship.
Yeah, and then we would have a flying ship and we could go anywhere we wanted to. Yeah, especially since like I didn't tell you about like when I was in jail because I blew up the engine. So the ship mistress, like, she put me in jail, and I was feeling pretty bluesy. So I started just playing some kind of jailhouse rock while I was in there, just like rocking out on my bass. And then like this dude appeared. He had this really cool like slicked back black hair, and he was wearing this really cool like glittery white. This dude looked cool, and he had the craziest voice. He was like, hello, hi there, how are you doing? Like, he sounded so cool, like he really knew his stuff. And it seemed like I could smell like a little bit of peanut butter and banana on his breath, and he just called himself the king.
The king of what?
Yeah, I know, I asked the same thing. He was like, he's just the king.
Maybe that was his name.
Maybe, but like the king in this like glittery white jumpsuit, right? With like this slicked back black hair, and like he looks so cool, man. And he said that like he lived in the middle of the continent, so if we had a flying ship, then we could fly there instead of a like boaty ship. So I don't know. I mean, like, I think my plans at the moment involve step one is going to be to beat up all the pirates, and step two involves either steal their ship or convince the captain of the one, probably steal their ship. And then the next part of the plan, I don't know, like we were planning on going to this island place, this like island continent that's nearby, and like sort of just chilling out with the natives a little bit, just like, yo, dudes, it's like fucking do some. Let's just like do some grilling here. Let's just just cook some good food, chill out on the beach, have some tasty drinks, and just like relax for a little bit.
I've heard that most plans have profit as their step 3.
Oh, yeah, probably profit. I mean, I'm sure there's some gold to be found somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good step to have.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Maybe the pirates have the gold.
Oh, I bet they do.
Then why would they be robbing you if they already have gold?
Well, to get more gold, man.
That is true. But isn't it kind of irresponsible for them to bring their gold with them?
Well, they got to get around somehow.
I guess.
Unless they have a hideout. Ooh, maybe they have a hideout. Ooh, that'd be cool.
With a giant hoard of gold.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in one of those skull-shaped caves that look like they would stand out incredibly, but they don't, actually. And they're kind of well hidden.
You guys are dragons. What do you think? Could you like fly us there?
No, I don't feel like it. Sorry.
Maybe if you pay us.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, next time.
Sure.
Speaking of next time, it appears that you might be waking up from that blow.
Yeah. What? Whoa! Look, my hands are clear. That's cool, man. Look, I can wiggle my fingers through each other.
We wish you luck in the fight.
You guys stay safe in here.
And have a good awakening.